Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the greatest show on earth. You've found what to play next, where we bring you everything that is awesome in gaming. We scour the internet, go through all the Steam menus and everything like that. We found this, 9 Witches Family Disruption. The prologue is absolutely free, so you get a free chapter if you want to try it out. From what I understand, it's a standalone game. Characters, art, and storylines depicted in this game are purely the work of fiction. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Loading. Looks so cute, though. It's so German. During the Second World War, the German war machine reached a level of absolute control over most of Europe. General Friedrich von Darca recommended a special division called Occult 55 responsible for researching the occult for the Third Reich. In 1944, the German army was about to withdraw, running away from the Red Army. However, the Occult 55 was ready to strike its most terrible blow. Part 1, Strangers in the Night. So that's the game that is where I'll just knock everything out. London, October 1944, Krakowitz. The air raid siren hasn't sounded today. You see me pressing here. Okay, you know what, son? Looks like the Germans will give us a truce tonight. My goodness. Am I not plugged in? I thought I was plugged in. WASD? Nothing? You got nothing for me, huh? You lied! You said keyboard was cool, friend. Friends don't leave friends hanging like this. Those are my keys. Where is my movement? You told me there was movement, but there was no movement. Stay with us, friend. For glory. See that? I'm a wizard. Telephone. I'd like to call someone, but I don't know who. I'm so lonely. That's tragic in all the worst ways. I don't want to touch that. Are you sure? Because I got viewers and they got questions. I will not touch that. Alright, well, that's more straightforward. I'm sleepy. I'm not able to read a book. Apart from that, the professor's books are very boring and have few pictures to see. Not interested in touching that. I feel that was more apt. This is it's a lot more 3D. Side scrollers and 8-bit seem to go hand in hand. I'm sleepy, I'm not able to read a book. Blah, blah, blah. So that's cool. If you're gonna go adventure, definitely bring something to it. Memory of Japan, my native land. Collected objects are stored in the inventory. I will not touch that. He just kind of rotates through degrees of not. Press the menu button, open the inventory. Sadistic air, the fact that serves to produce an airflow. It's a fan zone. I don't think I'll touch anything without the professor's authorization. Krakowitz always said that his greatest disorder is in itself an order. Whoa. The professor is in a trance right now. No matter how much I touch him, he won't wake up. It's mildly disturbing. Looks like something more than a trance there, son. Alright, well, so he's stuck with his boss there. Hold on. Here we go. He's an eminence. Diploma 1. Honoris causa doctorate. For his important contribution to the esoteric sciences. Honorable mention. For his tireless work in the occult sciences. First prize. Intercontinental Championship for bad jokes. Go on with my life. What does this do? Books about Egyptian mythology, so they tell me the difference. Professor's desk. Sarcophagus belonged to the pharaoh. Professor brought it with an offered option. When I'm old, I plan to find an organization that promotes the idea that the earth is flat. You can really just join one, son. It's a real thing. Brain of a monkey preserved in formaldehyde. Professor bought it in India. Vendor said the monkey had an IQ similar to that of a human with monkey coefficiency. Polar bear tried to attack the professor during an expedition. I had to choose between Krakowitz's life or new carpet for the mansion. Honestly, honey, we all go through these things. I'm not going to pretend we don't. Complete do-it-yourself collection, 235 volumes. Still wearing the croak tooth that I made thanks to volume 9. It's a bit disturbing. Books about religions. Not a horrible thing to have. If you study language at all, or culture, that's an unparalleled portrait of Krakovitz. I would say it's the same number of pixels as the real one. Guy's a pep. Who could be calling in the middle of the night? Nobody, apparently. Esoteric books. An eminence in the field of paranormal. Yes. Not planning to leave the house on this rainy night. It's the main door of the mansion. So this has the feel of LucasArts. Kind of left us hanging. But they had such a dry sense of humor that it wasn't for everyone. You know, we loved Maniac Mansion, Day of the Tentacle. And then they went into this cartoony style that really, I was mentioning before, it really didn't take off. They were so sci-fi. The lights are out on the upper floor of the house. The fantasy following the 2G gaming, they couldn't manage to blend it properly. Last lightning strike burned out one of the electrical circuits. Darkness gives me a stomachache. I better go back down. I need like a candle or something. I can use the monkey jar. So, yeah, basically, you need a little bit more in the way of, let's see rain from the right window. A little bit more in the way of, ambiance, and less in the way of flavor, if you have to give up flavor. And they came up just ever so slightly short, where once they jumped off of console, it didn't carry over, you know? So, that was tough. But I'm glad that somebody's bringing back the three-dimensional pixel adventure. They have a lot to offer, so I really do need the embers, because I need a poker. I need telephone jack again. Told the professor 1,000 times not to roll over the wire with this chair. I'm going to end up with lower back pain problems. Who could be calling in the middle of the night? Krakovitz residence? Sorry, the professor is not available at this time. Who am I? Akira Kagasawa, Krakovitz personal assistant. Understand. I'll let him know immediately. Prime Minister is on his way here. I told the professor no. Well, good luck with that. Can I do anything with the embers? Going to sleep soon, it's not necessary to fan the fire. I beg to differ, son. I think that you're going to be entertaining. Essentially a dignitary, given that you're in the science field of the sciences. Wake up! There's no point in touching him. The professor is in a trance. His body's clinically dead. Bell is an infallible method to get his attention while he's in a trance. Well, let's see if we can't use our fan here. Use the bell to get the professor's attention when in a trance. He can hear and see us from beyond. Yes. Yes, we know these things. It happens. Son, you're back! Why the interruption? Clogged the toilet again? Nothing about that. And Prime Minister is coming here. Must be something important. No doubt, Professor. Do me a favor of fanning the fire in the living room fireplace. Prime Minister is a bit chilly. Consider it done. No. And we were like, see, we were all over that, like, horizontal white on rice. So. Look at me go, you know? Saving the day in my small, knock around upper class way. So am I really? I also would not touch that brown. Little wind will liven the fire. Whee! Done! Look at his walk cycle. He is so stinking cute. Some people don't understand camp. Just because something is bad doesn't mean it's campy. Like, you have to get camp. I'm getting the key. Hurry up, Akira, there's a deluge out here. Where the hell did I leave that key? This is unfortunate. I have a panic attack here. I'm sleepy, I'm not able to read a book. I don't see the key here. Telephone. What's the professor? We'll blame somebody else. Let's make this somebody else's responsibility. If there's one thing I've learned in the field of communications, it's to always go talk to your boss. He's outside. Hurry, open the door before he gets pneumonia. I can't find the key to the front door. It's on the desk if I remember correctly. You can check it as long as you don't mess up the disorder. Be sure to not do that. Check under the violet book. Stack of papers. Just a lot of intimations of non-payment. Nothing here. Nothing. Well, that's not good. Nothing down there, just a piece of gum that I stuck. If the professor finds me out, he'll kill me. What time would you prefer to die? Title of the book says, The Mystery of the Key That Lies Under the Violet Book. Ta-da! What a coincidence! And see, that's what I mean about camp. Like, you just need this sense of humor. And LucasArts definitely had it. But they could not bring in this fantasy element, you know? Fantasy is psychology set outside of the self, and it's Greek and German, insofar as Western culture is concerned. Science fiction is science theory understood from a more Eastern perspective. So, they do a lot more of the mystic self-exploration, but they do it with science theory. Finally, it was freezing out there. Konnichiwa! Sorry for the delay, Prime Minister. I'll notify the professor. So we do a lot in the way of design, for instance. We explore design. And if you look at Japanese space shuttle design and so on, it's not something that the human mind is comfortable maneuvering, and that's how we handle, in America, science fiction. I suspect you don't have any good news. It's not the type of rhetoric that thrives in times of war, but if you want to study people, if you want to bring the human element, it's fantasy every time. Because that's when we trend away from religion and away from that mysticism, despite the fact that we put fantastical things concretely. So there will be a system of, for instance, magic, and it will follow rules that don't work in the real world. You know what I mean? But it will have a monitorable system so that we can remove that, and we can remove ourselves, and we can move our world. We can examine the self and culture and peoples and that sort of thing. What is it about this time? The supernatural phenomenon. Opened in a small Norwegian town called Sunday. That's not... Women from the local resistance witnessed everything. Friedrich von Darka and Rudolf Handloser are behind this. Ruthless general and the unscrupulous scientists of the occult 55. What happened? As it turns out... Aww. Look at that flashback. Let the ritual begin! What did she say? She said, go to hell! Let's see. Tell her the hostages will die if she doesn't agree with her request. Niepfai Kanski. Niepkai Juhu. The fuck did she say? Right, you damn mongrel. Lundgren. Goodbye, old man. Ouch. Ah, what is so funny? We throw the little one. They'd give him a nice kick in the butt. Niepentran hayu kaiju ha hoi. Niep tianar kush hui hui. More niep. What did she say? She said, stop, I will do what you ask. Wise decision which? Call the Orstich brothers. Idioms. Oh my goodness. Girl. Tell you what. Working the magic. Ni li li ju. Niep jar poi more niep. Shork she kulia niep. Anybody? Oh, and then they all go crazy. The inbred twins. They see me rolling, trying to cut me out. Whoa! Son! See, it wasn't, my hands weren't on it. Hand check. They're doing the hand check. It wasn't me. I didn't move the thing. It was the spirits. Ha 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 ha! Curse was true. All that dark energy flowing to the sky. Very soon Allied forces will be devastated. The Third Reich will rule the world. Look at that sky, Herr Commander. The Dark Moon is formed. Eclipse will occur soon. Have the engineers check that the Maschinen 571 for the last time. We cannot afford to make mistakes. At your command, Herr Commander. Done? That's all we know, Alexei. Parliament doesn't intend to make this public. They want to avoid mass hysteria in the population. Count on us! No, wait. Do I get a gun this time? It doesn't sound like I get a gun this time. Oh, son. You don't wanna, that's the Norwegian-Russian border. Why are you doing me like this? Did you by chance see my notebook? I bet you dropped it during the last turbulence. That was a violent shake. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. So obviously we have a really cool mix of, like, it's not steampunk. It's sci-fi, but it's done with a fantasy event, and that's very, very Western. So we love it. We love everything about it. Looks like a great game. We love that the first chapter is here. So we're going to get to be able to introduce ourselves to the characters and the storyline and see if we genuinely enjoy playing it where we do want more. And I love when a new developer does that. It's a great offshoot of Kickstarter, where very frequently they'll release that so that you have something, even if they aren't fully funded, or if for some reason something happens, we're having extenuating circumstances all over the place. So these guys are great. They released a free demo, enjoy it. Wishlisted on Steam, because it is coming out. So 2 thumbs up. If you found everything that's awesome on the internet, what to play next, hit the subscribe button. Absolutely free to do so. It means the world to us. Down in the link below, Gamer Grind Coffee delivers coffee to your door. So you know, if you're social distancing, or you can purchase the game. We'll put a link in the description below. Wishlist it or download the free demo. Like I said, you get 1 chapter for free. They're all mini games. They're just little games that are strung together if you've never played chapters or seasons. So really an awesome experience. So like I said, 2 thumbs up. Thank you so much for coming along for the ride. If I have not already released my coffee cups, they will be out soon, so you can have my face on your coffee while you're drinking it, or your hoodie or whatever. Baseball, I think we're doing skull caps. So, but keep your eyes open. That's under Gamer Grinds. Check it out. Support your local gaming community. Either way, we are so glad that you came along for the ride, and we'll see you, new subscriber, made this chick smile in the next video.